These are the most asked questions when you go to the US Embassy for an interview to obtain your visa after winning the American lottery. I will begin by saying that 98% of the questions that they usually ask is about yourself. So you must be able to answer them. But it is always good to have a knowledge about these questions before you can go for this interview so that you can best prepare yourself. And I'm here just to do that. My name is Bafut Pikin, and if you are coming across this platform for the first time, please follow the page, like, comment and share the video so that others can also learn. Let's go! Question number 1. Why do you want to go to the US? You should be able to answer this question. Another question, is this your first time to request for an American visa? If it is your first time, say yes. But if it is not your first time, then you need to know all the other times that you requested for an American visa. And you need to know the kind of visa that you requested. Maybe student visa, visit visa, or another kind of visa. You need to know all these things. What is your highest level of education? What did you study in school? Where did you obtain your certificates? Whether secondary, university, you must know all these things. And most especially, the dates you obtain these certificates. They should be in your head. For those of you who have jobs, these are the possible questions that they will ask you. What is your job? In which company do you work? What is your position in the company? When did you started working in that company? You should be able to answer this question. If you are not working, if you are an entrepreneur, say that you are an entrepreneur. You need to know when you started and stuff about your business. Yeah. Do you have children? If you don't have, say you don't have. But if you have, how many children do you have? What's their complete name? What's their place of birth? What's their date of birth? You need to know all these things in your head. If you don't have a child or you have just one child, it will be very easy for you to answer. But if you have like 4, 5, 6 children, you will need to know all their places of birth, their dates of birth. All these things need to be in your head. Have you been married before or you're presently married? Where did you meet your partner? What is the date of your marriage? You need to know all these things, especially the dates. Are you going to immigrate to the US with your wife and children? If that's the case, say yes. But if you are traveling alone and leaving your wife and children back home, then you should be able to give a reason for that. Who are you going to stay with in the US? How did you know this person? What is the job of the person? In fact, the person that you are going to stay with in the US, that is your host. You should have a lot and concrete information about this person. For example, the person's full name, his hometown, his address, whether he is married, how many children they have, where are they working. You need to know all these things. Have you been to the US before? What was the motive? How many times have you traveled to the US? When was your most recent visit to the US? In fact, if you have traveled to the US one or many times, then you need to know your travel history. When did you travel? Why did you travel? In which state did you live? With who did you live? The person's name, home city, address. Which visa did you use to travel? Whether visit visa, study visa. You need to know all these things. Have you ever had immigration problems? For example, you were in the United States, your visa got expired, and later you went back to your home country, and now you are applying for another visa to go back to the United States of America. This is one of the examples of the so many immigration issues. So if they ask you and it happens that you had one before, you need to explain. So you need to know all your travel history record. And my last question that I have here is, what are you going to do to the United States of America? You should be able to tell them what you are going to the US to do. If it is for studies, if it is for job, it is all left to you. I don't know what you're going to the US to do. So these are most of the frequently asked questions, and you yourself, you have seen that they are talking about your personal life. That is your life, your family. When I say family, I mean your wife, your children. You should know everything about them, their dates, where you met your wife, everything you need to know them. Thank you for watching. If you found this information useful, please follow this page. This motivates us to bring more videos like this one. Please like, comment and share the video so that others can also learn.